Any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Cal Bears offense comes onto the field first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man to the left. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Golden Bears are flying down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Golden Bears look to do some damage in the red zone. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
Breaks into the open. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Give to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go right back to him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Feeds it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. To the air, it's Clemens. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the 1st.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first. Your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Now a lot of alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Alexander. Got enough for the first.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, nothing like turkey and stuffing and the Egg Bowl on your Thanksgiving holiday. Ole Miss and Mississippi State. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different.
Right down the gut of the field. The tag. Touchdown, Cuse. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. Down the middle. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the sack! All the way back at the 5.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Grab behind the line. It's Hicks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Clemens. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Proctor. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. He'll do it himself. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The give on the option. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hicks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it's right down the boulevard. And they've regained the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The screen, he's got wheels. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking to throw, it's Clemens. Finds the tight end. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Dumps it off in the flats. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They just keep firing. Safe completion on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Leaves it with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stroud. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain.
Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cal.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Hawaii is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Honolulu deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 21 to Boise State.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Syracuse. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's got the tight end. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. with a first down. They'll snap it from the 32. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to look downfield again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stroud. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Clemens. Makes the grab over the middle.
Well, nice job there by the defender. He stayed right in the back pocket of that receiver, so as soon as he caught the ball on the slant, he was able to bring him to the ground.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off-play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
And the Golden Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to pass, it's Clemens. Quick completion on the out. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on first down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a little off. Incomplete. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 45. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Flips it out on the screen. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Smashes it between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Stroud. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Grab behind the line. It's Stroud. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And again, stopped right in his tracks. Nowhere to run. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Golden Bears! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Hawaii is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Oahu, one of the more majestic places to watch a game in all of college football.
To the air, it's Clemens.
It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Boise State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Sends it back in motion. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got him. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Caught near the sticks. It's Proctor. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Looking for a man. It's Clemens. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the ground with the counter. Makes a man miss. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
29, Cal, 24.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Golden Bears will punt this one away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some...
Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Power football with the run. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. Back to the ground with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Clemens. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Get it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Trucks through the defender.
And that's a great way to start this drive. Listen, we understand the situation. We need a touchdown, we need a two-point conversion, but you can't get all of that on one play. Stay consistent, plenty of time still left on the clock. Dink and dunk if you need to. Take what the defense gives you.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. He now has 63 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a lot of credit, too. Even though this guy has thrown 2 interceptions, they're still calling plays and being aggressive in the passing game, letting him take shots, and now it's paying off.
And guys, this offense has a couple of jobs. The first one, get the touchdown, then they'll need the 2 to tie here in the 4th. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw. It's Clemens. Pulls it in. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll try the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Rides to back and leaves it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Caught. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Stroud. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw it. This time it's complete. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Stroud. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Back to throw, it's Clemens. A strike downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Back to pass on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown Orange. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing off.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? 32. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Flicks it out of the air. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense uses a timeout. 20 ticks remaining. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Stroud. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. On target over the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Got to find a completion on this one. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.